Welcome to Housing Locked. This is where I will build, rebuild, and upgrade my housing from one expansion to the next using only the decor from that expansion and previously unlocked expansions. The goal is quite simple, to go from this to something quite beautiful, or some things. With that said, I would like to start with the rules of this challenge. The first rule is that things can change. I am new to both YouTube creation as well as these types of challenges. So, if I think something doesn't fit, or if somebody comes up with a cool idea that I think would add to the challenge, I am allowed to change it. Here are the rules as is currently laid out. I will be allowing myself to use 4 characters, aka 1 warband camp. I will be allowed to use them however I wish, so long as they follow the locks, aka I cannot make a character and lock it to Cataclysm and have one locked in vanilla. They all have to be the same locked, but I'm allowed to use them for crafting, for gathering, for quest, in any way I choose. With that said, obviously, I will not be allowing myself to use any decor I have that I did not obtain on those characters. So most of this will not be allowed, but this Goldshire wardrobe, for example, will be allowed because I have obtained it through a quest in my starting zone. I will also be allowing myself to use decor that I can buy in this housing neighborhood as well as anything you obtain when you first buy the house. And the last rule is I will be allowing myself to use the auction house under 2 conditions. The first is that I would have to be able to obtain it through ordinary gameplay under this challenge otherwise. So, I could not go out and buy Cataclysm decor, but I could go buy up to 3 more Goldshire wardrobes because I could obtain up to 4 through questing. And the last condition on this is that I have to make the gold on the 4 characters that are associated with this challenge. I cannot go out and buy stuff on my main that I use through regular raiding to buy decor for this. As such, I will be keeping track of what the 4 characters, which right now I only have 1, both purchase, unlock, and craft. And that is what I will be allowed to craft this house. With that said, please enjoy the rest of the video. Officially started. So, the first thing I am going to do is try to get to level 20, which I'm going to keep in because we should be able to officially start our house. But first things first, I actually might not have enough gold, is the first thing. But I would like to actually look at the alliance plots, because I have not really looked at these very thoroughly. I can't remember. Yeah, I need 1,000. So, that's actually going to be a little bit of a handicap to start with, is we're going to have to make 1,000 gold. Here, actually. This is kind of interesting. So, what I'm thinking about is kind of also being able to... Obviously, we can move plots but once we choose a plot for an expansion, I don't think I want to move. I think I want to build around that plot for that expansion. So maybe we'll do a plot per expansion, or we'll figure it out. But this is one of the most interesting because I just think it's really beautiful. Like, it's isolated, but like you can potentially, you will be able to see a house up here, but it's kind of isolated, but also has both water and mountainous terrain and kind of that thing. It kind of is the best of all worlds. There's a little bit of everything. So this plot would be particularly interesting to me. Then let's see. This is like very autumny. That is really interesting. That you could do some interesting autumn colors, but I don't necessarily know if in the original expansions we don't have that many colors to play with, so I don't think autumn's gonna be the play quite yet. I know we have like basic woods. I know we have like a dock iron chandelier. We have very basic thing. Which this is a little bit more spooky than I would want. I don't know. Maybe I just do like one of the houses up there and save the spooky for a later build. Actually, up here might be. This might make a great first plot. It's kind of out of the way. Like, yeah, I kind of like these plots. I think it's gonna be either this or the 24th. So, number. What number is this? I'll just see. I really actually am liking. I'm kind of digging this plot. And it helps that we have already existing buildings. So 22 or 42, right? Oh, no. 22. Wait. This is 22? And that's 24? Oh, okay. So, yeah. We have plots 22 or 24 will probably be the ones I'm looking at for first. I'm really digging this one because, one, it's simple. I don't have to try to play around the environment too much. It's not very demanding, and it helps. The view is just incredible, so that just helps naturally and make the housing impressive while we have limited environment. Well, with our plan sorted, there is nothing to do but to simply start getting decor and to start farming.
Safe travels.
The hatchet.
Watch your back.
Light bless you. I only the finest goods. I do for you. Be careful. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance. Need help? Go with...
I'm a sea lion seal thingy. Fuck yeah!
friend. Be careful. Be careful. Light bless you. Go with honor, friend.
I hope you enjoyed that montage. As you can see, we got to level 20 pretty quickly, and that is a massive upgrade because we now have flight form on the travel form. It's not only harvest herbs and ore, while we can also harvest the lumber. But that leaves a question. How do we get 1,000 gold to buy our house? Because I specifically did not buy an alliance house on my account yet. And that question will be answered by future me. Thank you, Pass Me. As you can see, our solution lies in the auction house because we are locked to this expansion, which means we have to take a page out of Goldilocks books. We will simply be trying to sell copper and herbs. Because I just realized something. You actually cannot sell lumber. It is strictly war-bound, which means that we are left with just the old classic herbs and ore grind. Unfortunately, the audio for that purchasing segment got funky, so it couldn't be used. So I'm just gonna do this instead. We got a lot done in this video. We got to level 22 to stop, and we did a lot of farming to get gold, including the gold to purchase the plot. And we started getting some decor from Quest. But in the next video is when this series is really going to start. When we get to start building the very first room and iteration of our house. So look forward to that. And thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode.